All right, so we called it earlier in the week, and today we had a really big day. What's crazy is the big results haven't even happened yet. So I've been talking today, December 10th, about the fact that we had the Fed meeting today and how there's a good chance, well, the vaccine's gonna get approved. It's a question of, does it happen today? Does it happen tomorrow? Does it happen Friday? Does it happen Monday? Pence has already said it's going to happen. In a short period of time. Rand Paul was kind of in the same spot, I believe. And so we saw a big push today. Market moved up basically 4 points today. And what's crazy is we look, well, at least our portfolio did. The stock market, Dow was down a little bit. NASDAQ was up a little bit. And the S&P was down. And yet we're up 4 points. And I'll tell you exactly where that came from. But before we get to that, just keep in mind, we still don't have the vaccine approval yet. So the thing that we're talking about, the market popping, that didn't happen today. We just have a good portfolio, and they're starting to price in a little bit about that vaccine being approved. So with that being said, FDI advisory panel is out of the journal. Expected to approve the COVID-19 vaccine. So keep your eye on this, especially as we go into the rest of what we're talking about. Secondly, it says stocks end mixed as jobless claims surge and stimulus talks stall. Specifically, there's big job claim number. I think it was like 567,000 new claims, which is bigger than normal. I mean, I think part of it's based down like restaurants and service workers. Like when you shut down businesses, it's like, what do you think is going to happen to the jobless numbers? Duh. So that's a government-induced problem, and it's not necessarily coronavirus related. It's just the government being stupid and corrupt and, tyrannical. And at the same time, stimulus talks fall. The Republicans and the White House both put out a stimulus package. It's not really a stimulus package. It's more of a relief bill. It's probably a better word for it. And the Democrats behind Pelosi shot it down. So I don't know what they're doing. Who knows? But even the one we talked about before, the Senate one that came out was just it was crap. It was empty. It was a hollow shell. It's not going to do much. You can watch our prior videos the last week or so, and you'll kind of get more detail on that. But anyway, so that's kind of where things are at. The Senate bill basically just has some extra care money, some an extension for unemployment. Not additional money, but just an extension for unemployment for people who get unemployment. But there's no check. The White House version actually has a check going to citizens. So that's the one you want to root for, because I think at this period of time, people need money, especially with the Christmas season coming along. All right, so let's talk about stocks today. One of our favorite new stocks we identified a couple weeks ago, just randomly started to look at stocks and take a fresh look. This one popped up. And Ashford Hospitality had another big day. Went up 20%. It's a beautiful thing. And we look at for the week. Just for the week alone, it's up 56%. And for the month, it is up 26%. So we got it down right here. And, we had it at 290, somewhere around right there. Bought it again down here and took a nice little increase on that. So for this one, we're up 70%. Man, I haven't even owned this stock that long. I think when did I buy it? It was bought, basically December 1st. 275 first, then 215. So I've only like a week, and it's already up 70%. So I told you guys, I could pick these stocks. I know which ones are going to pop. It's just a no-brainer. I hope you bought that. There's still a lot of upside room if you didn't. So its sister stock, Braemar Resorts, is up 7%, and this one's up 135%, so this one's doing really well. I actually think this one has a bigger upside yet to go. So this was our number one performing stock for a while back in June. A stock that we stayed away from, even though it had the same name, Ashford. Stayed away. I read basically they have people don't believe in their management team, and it showed their production over the same period of time. It's actually gone down, and today they went down 6.6%. So we are staying away from them, absent something crazy happening. All right, Blink Charging again has been a winner for the last probably few weeks. So ever since, we'll pull this up, got up to here, got up to 33.60, and then Nikola had their issues. You can look at prior videos about that, kind of dragged the whole industry down to here. Bought at 22, realized they were falsely accused, as I like to say, and now they're back up to 29, moving in the right direction. We're up 21% for them, and I've only owned them for like a week or two. Penn, Virginia, PVAC is up 10%, and this is where we're going to talk about oil today. So initially we talked about Ashford Hospitality and Bramer. That's our hospitality stuff. Blink Charging's our EV stuff, and now we're going to talk about oil. That was the big winner today. This was up 10.2%. PBF Energy is up 12% basically. Diamondback Energy is up 6%. Helix Energy is up 8%. All right, and we looked at that one already. Target Hospitality is up 10%, and then they don't do oil per se, but they do accommodations and food service and things like that for oil workers in Texas. So that went up 10% as well. Crestwood Equity went up 8%, and WPX went up 6%. So I'm telling you, when oil is depressed down and you get a vaccine coming out and everybody's optimistic about the future, I'm telling you, oil is going to be a big, big part of it. So, all right, that being said, relatively flat. It's always going to be like this early on, so you want to check it later at night just to kind of see where things are trending. They talked about IPOs today. There was a bunch of new IPOs that came out today. It's a big topic on the business channel. Some of them, they start off really well in the first couple days, and they explode, and they continue to explode. Some of them have a first good day or two, and then they crater down, and then some of them just don't have a good day. So think of Uber and Lyft. So none of them really jump out at me. Airbnb came out today, and there was another one that came out today. It wasn't Grubhub. It was, I don't remember. Maybe it was Grubhub. Who knows? But anyway, Airbnb came out today, so I'm kind of staying away from those IPOs. I don't really have much of a huge belief in them. To get more information on the sales cheat code, go ahead and click on the subscribe button below. Also, down below in the video description, down there, there's a link that takes you to our website that gives you additional content, some additional freebies that we have, and gives you information on some programs that we have that have been proven to help people to make sales easy so that you can make the kind of money you want, live the lifestyle that you've always wanted, and not have to struggle in the process. And what might be the coolest thing of all is you don't have to put much effort into it. It truly is a cheat code that most people don't know about. And it's a cheat code that can change your life today. So click on the link below and let me help you start to experience these results starting right now.